Boom. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, by the way, Gage,
Yeah, okay.
I, in my infinite wisdom, forgot to do something last time. I forgot to have your opponent monologue to you. I was gonna have him, like, berate you for, like, hearing about how you guys have been going in there and just, like, using the time that you gain on yourselves to increase your body's power, when instead you could be purchasing items of actual use here in the real world, and then you were going to stomp him afterwards, and I forgot to do the monologue.
That's a shame because I would
Yeah.
like, oh, you're in for a bad time, little friend.
I'm at 12 seconds. Took 12 seconds.
Turn off the desktop audio. Oh wait, no, it was fine before.
More time monologuing than it took for you to kill him.
Let's jack
I
up.
would have let it monologue.
Just a little bit. There we go. All right. So how's everybody doing?
Hot.
Melting. But besides that, fine.
Yeah. Surviving, not thriving.
I'm sorry to inform you that I can barely hear you back there, John.
Oh, I was really far away.
Get closer. Cuddle together.
Hey Gage, can you drop out of the call and come
That's what
back
you need to do
in?
at
Your
90
audio's
degrees.
doing that shaky voice thing.
Will do. My bad.
That sounds better.
Actually, that was lower now. Waiting on my foot, and I'm good to go.
So we're doing. Oh, did you get my PM?
I did.
Okay. Did I find anything of use?
Oh, I thought you meant you were going to be doing that in session.
No, that was what I was supposed to be doing at the end of the last session, before we
Gotcha.
started this session.
Gotcha. Other ordnance.
Because instead you guys went through a party, so
Yeah.
I didn't go to that party.
All right. You managed to pick up 4 more of your regular healing potions.
Okay. And how's the flask cannon coming along?
You mean the flask lock?
Yes.
Or,
Flask cannon, flask lock, whatever you want to call it.
not very well. He needs some more monster parts. He needs a something to make a reinforced base out of, for starters.
Okay. Might have to piddle around in the real world for a while.
Yep. Okay, other odds and ends. Alright.
Sir, I would appreciate it if you got your tail out of my butt.
Your alchemist will actually give you something to ask for you to do a field test of.
Well, I have 2 days, so hopefully it doesn't take away too much time.
Oh no, you can just take it down with you next time you go into the dungeon.
That'll be today. What am I field testing?
He'll like toss he'll just like lightly toss a flask to you.
For me to use or for somebody else?
Oh, you have to break it on something. It's alchemist fire, but it's blue.
It's blue.
That's the only difference?
Well, I mean, it's blue because it's burning hotter.
Oh. We'll get some nice melty time then.
Yes, I don't know if it'll end up doing double the amount of heat over the same period of time, or if the heat will simply burn for twice as long. I don't know. Either way, things are relatively the same, but I just need a field test done, and I am not setting off alchemist fire here in the lab.
That is completely understandable. How many
Or in
flasks
any
of
of
that
the nearby
do I get?
forested area, or on any sort of grass, or anywhere within a half-mile kilometer of any school zone.
I can't promise anything about the school zone. There's a school on the second floor.
That's fine. Have you ever heard of plausible deniability? Because you haven't told me that you're actually going to do anything.
What are you talking about? I don't even know what you gave me.
Exactly.
Cough, cough.
And remember, have fun with it. All right. Oh, my brain. Ugh. Okay. So with that, it is time to go into the dungeon. Were you getting a long rest before you did that, or are you doing that same day as the first round, Gage?
I think I remember distinctly saying I was only taking a short rest because I had other things to go do. But I didn't think we were going... I thought we were going to wait for a day to go in because they were throwing a party.
That's up to you guys. All right, so if you're waiting till the next day to do that, everybody get your long rest. Not that any of you needed it besides one. And we can get right on inside.
I need to finagle, like, a couple hundred experience, and then I'll be set.
All right. All right, so I will note that as you guys enter the dungeon, you don't see Wally anywhere.
Even in his hole?
Well, I mean, if you go to his hole, then if you go and get a piece of dynamite to blow open his hole, then yes, you will find him.
Not that just been by yet.
Oh yeah.
Wait, why is he hanging out in the hole?
We don't know if that's the case or not yet. It's simply not at the entrance.
Okay.
Walks upstairs real quick. Excuse me, dungeon guard, nurse clerk.
There we go. Hopefully that audio will work. Oh, wait, you're going to do what?
Just walks upstairs real quick. Excuse me, dungeon guard, nurse clerk.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Would you happen to know why the fellow who is at the bottom of the stairs is not there today?
Haven't the faintest clue. All I know is that he suddenly decided to go run off somewhere. I think it was late last night. Or it was earlier this morning. I don't know, my shifts kind of blending together at this point. I haven't left here since... I haven't left my post for 2 days now.
Wow, I'm quite sorry. Are you at least getting paid okay?
Oh, I'm getting me overtime, but things have been pretty rough in there.
Ah,
Had a lot of people to patch up.
Indeed. My apologies for the case you've been dealt, but thank you for the information.
Not a problem, son.
Alright, with that, we'll head back in, and I guess we'll just sort of do what we planned on doing in the first place.
Well, so
We can send Vi in real quick in the crack in the wall, because I think that was before the village, right?
yeah, it was.
Right. So we'll send Vi in real quick, just to see if he somehow got trapped in there again. Kind of doubt it, but
I mean, it's good to check your bases first.
We could always just yell down the hole.
oh, yeah, I guess.
Realize what?
That way she doesn't have to. She doesn't have to waste her increase and decrease for the day.
So you
Sounds
guys are
right.
just yelling into the crack in the wall. You in there?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. You'll hear some shuffling. Someone coming over to the crack. It's like, yeah, I'm back here, guys. They started sending quite a few my way, and it was getting a little overwhelming. So I went ahead and blew a hole in here and ducked inside.
That's fair.
And then it reset.
Yeah.
So, what became too much for you?
The constant barrage of elf and human healers, arterialists, etc. coming up here.
Oh, for the scribed paperwork.
Or their eyeballs.
Yeah,
Maybe we should go take-
I still have the eyeballs, thankfully.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, enemies came?
yeah, from the second floor, coming up.
Oh. Oops.
I mean, we could let all that stuff go just because, at this point. You can keep the one guy's tongue, though. Fuck that guy.
I mean, we can go see him today.
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, scouting out the goblins would be good, but if they're actually hunting after Wally,
Yeah.
because that sounds like that he knows now.
Yeah.
They're not. They're coming up from the second floor. That has nothing to do with the goblins.
No. What I'm saying is like they know it's Wally.
So we skip out
Oh.
on the. So
Yeah.
we skip out on the gobos for now.
And then go talk to that asshole.
Yeah, because if they're actually starting to make active efforts like targeting Wally, it'd probably be in everyone's best interest if we actually go talk to the guy. It's been a week.
Well, they can't hurt Wally, but we don't want him to be under duress.
So, first things first, find Dynamite, get him out.
Yep. I guess we still have to deal with the goblins a little bit then.
Yeah, you have to go halfway through town to where you guys know there's a stick.
Yep.
There's no
We have a rogue.
This is true. You do have a rogue.
Hey, wait a minute. Just be a rat. Even if they're super hostile, they'll still just be a rat.
They ignored you the first time, but I guess that could change.
Still, we don't have enough information. Okay.
Yeah, but Vol can sneak. Just sneak over there, grab the stick, come back. I wasn't talking about me. I only have one level of rogue. I'm not that good of a rogue.
Oh, yeah, no, wait, I never talked about Vi.
Because a stick of dynamite's bigger than what a normal rat can carry.
I don't know.
Nonsense.
Rats can carry 100 times their body weight, you know. Technically, Vi in rat form has the carrying capacity of a medium character.
Yeah,
Oh,
hold on.
really?
I can actually pull up how much I can carry.
Because of the backgrounds,
I got pack rat.
yeah.
Well, you have fun.
Although, something Vi in alone might be dangerous since we don't know what's going on. But equally, if we just charge in there, it's also not very good.
Looks like my max carry is about 30.
Hey, I would not say a stick of dynamite weighs 30 pounds.
Most likely not.
If you stop with us if you need to.
I do.
Yep.
Alright, so
You guys sending in Vi?
Y'all send me?
If you're okay with it.
Yeah,
I'm
you're like,
fine with it.
like, look, a lot of risk gets put on you.
I'm fine with it.
All right, Vi,
Well,
you transform into your little rat form, and you go scurrying off into town.
Yeah.
Right. And as you're going, you're seeing a whole bunch of gobos. I mean, there's so many gambinos going through here. There's just a load of goblins that you don't really recognize from the last time you were in here.
Interesting.
Yes. A lot of them are wearing shinier armor than you remember the more ragtag group wearing. You see some black robes that are adorned with skulls on the shoulders.
that's cool.
Some necromancers, some warriors, a couple of guys wearing crowns for some reason. All goblins, all like ordering around little troop goblins. And you're sneaking, you're going by pretty unassailed. Uh, Let's see. Roll me a stealth check.
Alright. Random dice. One
Random
go.
dice?
Yum, yum, yum.
Oh, I just said, yeah. I was beating my brother.
Sure, where weren't you? Ah. So it's 11, isn't it?
Hey, 11's not horrible.
Alright.
Don't forget to add your bonuses.
I really gotta up my stats a little, huh? Anyway, let's see. Where's my thingy? Oh, I add a d6? No. When do I do that? Do I do that now?
Huh?
Do I roll a d6 right now?
Is it so?
Yeah.
Is it your speed shot?
Yeah?
Then yeah.
Okay. $18.
18. All right. That will
So that's
pretty
your roll.
easily beat most of their passive perceptions. Couple of them more higher rank will notice you, but they're not going to care much because it's just a rat scurrying through town.
Yeah.
Who give a shit?
You managed to,
Is it working?
Wait.
all right, you managed to get over to the tracks, and it looks like they have completed erecting their giant wall across the entirety of town. Which would make it a little rough to actually get to the dynamite. However, you are a rat.
You're right.
And I don't know if you've ever noticed, but walls mean nothing to a rat.
Yeah. I've noticed.
Yeah. You can worm your way. You can find a gap where you can worm your way under the wall, dig under it and get through. And over there, you find you find that the body is no longer a cadaver. It is now fully a very aged-looking skeleton. But the dynamite is still there, and you're able to pick it up and set it on your back and balance it. I guess is how you're carrying it. That or you're just dragging it behind you the entire way back.
Something like that.
Don't you have like a piece of string?
Probably maybe string, maybe tie it up.
All right. Now, I will take one more stealth check from you on your way back.
Do.
Would it be wild to say that this one's harder?
19. Wait, no, hold on.
Yeah, roll these 6.
I gotta roll d6. Ah, no! Okay, hold on.
May roll any twos.
None too.
16.
Ooh, boy. I am sorry to let you know, Andrea, but a rat definitely looks more suspicious when they're carrying a stick of dynamite.
Oh, you know what you should have done? Oh, you should have put a hot dog bun on it.
Gain expertise die on stealth checks. You attempt to hide from creatures without dark vision while you are in an area of dim light. No, I think that's something else. Hide in the shadows.
Yeah, let's see.
Do what?
Where's the combat?
I'm pretty sure Goblins have dark vision though.
Oh, do they? That sounds about right.
Yeah, sorry, champ. Pretty sure Gobbles got dark vision.
Shake my head.
All right, so as
Okay.
you're running with, sorry, go ahead.
No, go on.
All right, so as you're running with this piece of dynamite, you hear out from a ways behind you, like, "Hey, that rat's got dynamite." It
guess what else
must
would
be
you
a
say?
polymorphed kobold. Get it?
All right, chase is on.
Yep. I will take some
Screw you.
acrobatics. I'll take an acrobatics check from you.
Very medium today, huh? Let's see.
Better than low?
Acrobatics or athletics?
Acrobatics.
Ah.
You have athletics and acrobatics. Why? Can I ask why though?
I didn't know.
You didn't know that you need acrobatics as a rogue?
Maybe a little. Anyway, that's in what else do I add to this? Anything else? Nope, nothing else.
Your roll, since you're not proficient at it, just your roll plus your dex.
11?
11.
Ooh.
Oh wait, hold on. I got since I failed that other one, the stealth one, I technically get advantage because roll with the punches.
Okay.
Hold on, let me double check. Where is it? Roll with the punches. There it is. After you fail an ability check, you have advantage on your next ability check. Does this count here?
Yeah.
Well, many times I failed it.
Okay, that's a 19.
All
Hell, love
right. Very nice. Okay, so these goblins are starting to chase you, and you would say at this point there's just 3 of them coming after you. You manage to duck into an alleyway, and as they like turn and they're coming after you, they're yelling at the goblins that are like doing like normal menial tasks as you go by, yelling, "Get the rat!" And they're stopping from doing their tasks, and they're diving at you. It's like at the moment they are ordered to do something by one of these like goblins wearing crowns, they immediately act. And they keep trying to grab at you, but you keep jumping. You get through like a fucking tire that like one of them gets stuck in. You jump through like a chain link fence. You lose a couple of them in a vegetable garden. And
Jeez.
and with that good acrobatics check, I will have you make one more stealth check, this time with advantage.
Okay. Excuse me. So. That's 17.
That's a 17. Okay. let's see, with that circumstantial. All right. So with that 17, you thankfully managed to lose the goblins, and as you finish getting your way out of town, so they will not be following you back to your friends.
Do.
All right, guys, you see a rat come running up, and it's got a stick of dynamite.
Squeak, 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 squeak.
That rat's got dynamite.
Get it! Oh, let's see how you're able to find it easy enough.
Easy squeezy.
Easy squeezy.
Lemon Daisy?
Boy, sure, I guess. Oh,
Oh.
Remove the rest of everyone else. Here.
All right, so you guys now have your dynamite. I presume you're sticking it in and blowing it sky high?
oh, there you are.
What?
Yes. Sorry, it cut out for a moment there.
Oh, okay.
But yes.
Okay. So yes, you stick the dynamite into the crack, and you light it up, and everybody backs away.
Yep.
A few seconds later, it goes boom, and out steps Wally. Thanks, guys.
Oh yeah, of course.
Hand him a can of rations.
Rations.
Oh, thanks.
Rat-
Yeah, I've been hungry.
Yeah, man.
Rations.
Yeah, I'm about to go for
Alrighty. So, you guys are going to go head down to floor 2?
Yeah, might as well go talk to this guy since he's making it everybody's problem.
Making a scene about it. About his lack of tongue.
Hey now, if he's doing all this, I bet that like he's already got another tongue.
Well, I mean, he would lose it at the end of the cycle, unfortunately for himself.
Well, he just keeps getting a new one. He's just being a big weenie about it.
Alright. So, you guys head over to the troll. And you have your paperwork as usual, so he will step aside and let you through.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Did you guys want to have Wally do the thing again where you guys end up in the bad part of town, or do you want to just go straight to the human side of town?
Maybe we should just go to the human side.
He knows we're coming.
Yeah, might as well walk through the front door.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, so you guys walk onto the teleportation circle, and you find yourselves in a hallway. Not where it would usually come to on the second floor. On the second floor, you know that it would usually come out to like a big open town square area, but it looks like around the area of the teleporter, some walls have been built up to try and funnel you in a direction. And you will hear in your minds, I see that you finally returned.
Oh, we said we'd be back in a couple days, didn't we?
It's been weeks.
Actually, I've been keeping strict count of the calendar. It has been almost exactly a week.
All right. However, it has been slightly more than 1 week. Therefore, it has been 1.1 or 1.14 or 1.17, whatever, 1.17 weeks. Which is
I don't
more
really
than-
see how that matters in the grand scheme of things. Take us to the mayor. We can get his tongue back.
This is. Give me my tongue, yes!
Oh, yeah, no, that's who we're talking to.
Oh, well, wouldn't you know it?
Yeah, no, it's kind of hard to tell from, like, tone, because it's speaking to us in our minds. And you can't really, like, hear it.
Exactly. If you could unerect these walls, we'll make our way to Town Hall.
No, you can simply release whatever curse you've placed upon my tongue, and you'll be allowed to leave with your lives.
Or, hear me out, you hypothetically kill us, and then we don't release the curse on your tongue. And we still come here and do whatever we want. How's that sound?
No, no, no. Here's the alternative. I don't kill you. I capture you. I put you into a dungeon that will keep you locked inside of here.
I like my option a bit better.
It seems you've come to enjoy the misery of having a bleeding tongue every morning. We're offering to bring it back, and bring it back we will.
Right? We've been pretty good to our word on most accounts of things across the board. All you gotta do is let us out, and we'll negotiate things like we were gonna before you pull the bloody trigger on us.
I like to see him try and block me up. I'm a slippery little fella.
Because we were open to negotiations, but then you jumped the gun. And, may I remind you, you're the one that bit off the bloody tongue. We're reacting to you.
That was
I
kind of
wasn't
your...
even going to shoot you. I was going to shoot myself.
Well, how was I supposed to know? You pulled the gun out. I shot it out your hands. You freaked out, bit your tongue off, and we kept it because you thought you were being a sneaky little bastard.
You tried to have the office raided for us to be trapped.
Yes, this is true.
Look, mate, everything that's happening is on you. We came back here. Frankly, we didn't even have to come back. We could have said, fuck the bloody dungeon. And we could have fucked off to do other things. I've got a town to run. But we came back. We're willing to negotiate. And frankly, no offense here, champ, but we got most of the cards. So, all that considered, I'd say you should be giving us a fighting chance here to talk.
All right, what do you want?
First things first, these walls come down.
How the hell am I supposed to bring the walls down? You have any
I'll just
idea?
put 'em up.
It took hours to get them up.
I
How
suppose
am I
it'll take
supposed
hours
to
to
knock
put
them
down.
down in an instant? How would you propose that?
May I recommend the very big hammer? You've got some bloody brutes around here that got some force, don't you?
We met one of them at one of the other loops. Although I suppose we...
Yes,
He's out of commission.
yes, you have rendered him inert. You've rendered him useless.
Oh, was that your only one?
Well, we were supposed to, back when all of this started, we were supposed to get a shipment of more strongmen, but they weren't supposed to arrive until next week, so they never came. That was the only one that ever came before the loop began.
Right. Don't you got healers?
And
Surely we didn't get all of them.
you've got wizards, sorcerers.
Why, yes,
No.
I have healers. Do you have any idea how advanced a regeneration spell is?
Well, I guess you better start working on it then, eh? Because let me tell you, in a few hours now, we'll be leaving.
Could you
And all my
just tell me what you want besides for the unreasonable demands of tearing down these buildings?
Buildings?
Oh yeah, we're trapped in. They basically built a building around us.
Yeah,
Oh.
they built a hallway around you.
I'm afraid to say that is the start of the negotiation. You built this to trap us, and you're going to tear it down. Call it a show of good faith.
How do I... All right.
To be fair, you did this
Alright.
yourself.
Don't worry, mate.
Alright,
We got all day.
I'll do something, I guess. And, let's see. And you guys hear off in the distance, an explosion, it sounds like, go off. And then another one that sounds a little bit closer. And then
Wait,
another one
Grace.
that sounds a bit closer. Yeah?
Oh, yeah, hearing these explosions, Varuk is going to go to the opposite, like, as far away as possible in this hallway and brace.
Oh yeah, fuck that.
Alright,
Agreed.
As the explosions get closer, you guys see that it looks like there's something dropping from the ceiling that is setting off a fireball spell in multiple increments along the way, gradually tearing down the walls as the explosions get closer to you.
So they're chaining fireball to mine it?
Uh,
How
It
inefficient.
looks
They
more
should have
like-
just used
It looks more like it's a physical object that's producing the fireballs.
Well, how inefficient. They should have used acid magic.
And the fireballs will stop about 10 feet from your location.
So there's about 10 foot left in the wall. My god, we were buried.
See, that wasn't so hard.
That means there's still 10 feet worth of wall.
Yeah, but we just gotta go forward. Alright. We'll come, nice and peacefully like, down to your main place. And we'll now have the friendly chat that we were supposed to be having a week ago.
Very well.
Although, as a heads up, one funny thing, and we're out of here, right?
Understood.
Alright. And, like, keeping to it, Dexelix does not have anything drawn. Mm. Alright, guys.
Keeping vigilant, but pressing forward.
Remember, we're holding most of the deck. We'll be alright.
Just don't let anything sly or cunning get under us.
Exactly.
Okay. So, going forward, you see a bunch of soldiers who look upset but are not bearing their weapons. They're just standing at ease, watching you go by as you go and walk towards the mayor's office.
Alright. Yep, don't worry. No funny business on this end either. No weapons drawn. No provoking. Just doing exactly what, we said.
Yep. And you get to the door, and one of the soldiers will pull it open for you.
Alright.
And you're free to enter if you so please.
Anything sussus?
Sussus among us. I'm going to say...
I have an idea.
Huh.
Yeah.
This is actually a spot where I can use it.
Yeah?
Augury?
Augury?
Oh.
You're using a...
Yeah, I can use it here.
What's the casting time?
Um,
I thought augury was one of the longer ones.
No, hold on. Let me check. But this would be a decent spot. It might be like a minute.
Well, that would have been on the way here, sort of the cast.
Well, I mean, we could just say that I was casting on the way here. I mean, Grace, is that okay?
If you have something that lets you use augury, by all means.
Yeah, my Dominion.
Ah, yes. All right, go ahead and spend your point.
Okay, so how do I phrase this? It's all about asking about a plan.
Does this guy give us the heebie-jeebies?
That's not a good question.
Hey, let me look up the specifics of the spell real quick, just so I understand how I should, like, phrase this. Like, I just need a quick refresher on it.
All right. Let's see. H. That's counterspell. A. N. Augury. Okay, so you receive an omen from beyond the material plane about the result of a specific course of action that you intend to take within the next 30 minutes.
Okay. Okay, so I guess maybe I should just to get your idea here. Maybe I should just like do because since it's specifically in the specific course of actions, the specific course of actions of talking to of walking in here, talking to this guy, and hearing him out.
Attempting to make a fair deal.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So the specific course of actions is us, peacefully, calmly walking in here, walking up to him, and trying to fairly negotiate.
Is there
Let's-
fuckery?
Let's see here. I'm going to say... Damn. I'm going to say ambivalence.
Yeah, it checks out.
In other words,
Mixed bag.
ambivalence.
Yeah, ambivalence is mixed bag. Well, at least we know that there's some good. Because if it was calamity, then we should just might as well open fire now.
Yeah. So there is some fuckery afoot. All right. Let's. Hey, Gage, do you have anything to say on it? Gage?
Maybe still be BRB.
Oh, I did not know he'd be RB'd.
Oh, I didn't know Gage BRB.
Snake? Okay.
Oh, I see. He was grabbing some smoked turkey.
All right. Well, if that's the case, oh fuck, come on.
Come on.
How long ago did he BRB?
20 minutes ago.
Oh my god. Ooh.
Yeah,
Turkey legs for supper.
Oh, the air doth scorcheth my flesh.
Can you hear us from beyond the void, Gage?
What?
Ooh.
All right, John. Let's beat the middleman. I'm gonna get the
So,
oven going.
guys, is that how big the Disney World turkey legs are?
Yeah, no, they're massive. You could club a dude with those.
God. Are the Disney World turkey legs good?
They're okay.
Okay.
They're just comically huge for an okay price.
What happens if you say, "Oh shit, I dropped my turkey leg"?
They'll probably give you one. I mean, they have to make you happy.
Oh. I thought we were gonna follow through with the thing and say Mickey Mouse snipes you from the top of the
Oh, fuck.
fucking Disney World for swearing.
Oh no. Oh, no, Mr. Mouse, please stop. So there's this like super dumb joke that me and my buddy Brandon had back when I worked at Domino's, and it was with Mickey Mouse, and I was able to use the voice when we were there. It was great. It was like oh, hey there, I noticed an interesting piece of paper on my desk, and it's like, oh yeah, Mr. Mouse. It was just something that a lot of the the like people, the public have been saying that they would like, and they were just saying that they'd really like it if we eased up on maybe copyright stuff, because like the baby like the nursery rooms and the gravestones and all that. Maybe we should just ease up a little. And he's just like, oh, that's funny. That's not what I read on the paper. What I read on the paper is I want to fuck Mickey Mouse. Is that what you want to do? And it's like, what? No, sir. Because listen here, Buster. That's our corporate model. Okay? You want to fuck me? Well, guess what? I do the fucking around here. Mickey Mouse is like. Oh yeah, Andrew's just sitting on the floor.
Thank you.
But yeah, no, like so it's not Mickey Mouse's fault, obviously. But I mean, the Disney Corporation stuff just does very predatory tactics.
Mm.
Also, Grace.
Yeah.
Ooh, I feel those luck points itching.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, hey, can we do like so this is the next day from yesterday, like okay, so we did the tournament and then this is the next day, right?
Yep.
Hey, can I do the absolute smallest retcon in the world?
Yeah, sure.
That would make sense. Can I get some more points? Cause I got a feeling.
Oh, yeah. You can go ahead and roll for your praying real quick.
I got a little hunch that I'm gonna need some points. Call it a hunch. Oh, my dice. I just have them in my hand. Huh? You? Oopsie. Oh, I see. Thank you. Yeah, good. All right. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Nice. Okay. So that would be. Yeah, plus 4. Alrighty. There we go. Okay, so this time combined with last time, just to give you a running total, I am currently working with 7 points.
Nice.
We're gonna need all of them. He tries to press a button, and then I say, "Oh, please don't let that work." And it's like, the button. Well, no, it'd be misfortune. Well, actually, I guess it'd be fortunate for us that the button didn't work. Semantics. Anyway. Here's what I do. I spend all 7 points into one crossbow shot.
Ah, yes. That'll do the trick. Except you don't even know if it's Lord Mortonvale that will be causing the bad parts of your fortune.
Yeah, but he's a prick, so.
Yeah, fair enough.
We still waiting on Gage?
Yeah, Gage is not here yet.
Soon, perhaps. Oh, hey, Masson, you want to know what I'm doing right now in Rise currently?
Madison's taking a very, very quick cold shower.
Ah, gotcha.
Because he's a weenie who can't stake the heat.
Hey, a cold shower would be nice in 90 degrees.
Oh, actually, it's
Until you
91 now.
Until you step out and it just all starts evaporating off of you.
It's like a fucking... God.
And it adds to the humidity of the house. No, wait.
Wait, that's bad. So, Grace, I've been sitting over here thinking, right?
Uh-huh.
It is going to be so hard to get, like, another 13,000 XP.
Yeah.
But, and also, even when I get it, then I'm still level 5. Even though, at that point, I technically, for the same cost of me jumping from level 5 to level 8 is how much this thing cost. But, you know what, granted, there are factors that I'm not accounting for, such as being able to haggle. But it's also
Haggling
very...
is important.
Yeah. Oh. Hey, Grace was telling you something, Madison.
Oh, sorry, I walked away. I took a quick 1 second dip in a cold shower.
What's up?
Hey, Madison, you want to know what my current goal is in Rise?
Ah.
I'm going to complete every quest in the hub.
I believe there's reason to do that, right?
Do it?
Don't you get some kind of reward whenever you finish a tier of quests?
No. And if I remember correctly, they actually didn't put an extra reward in Rise, because I remember people were saying something about it because there was a really good reward back in Generations Ultimate for it.
Aw, that's sad.
They might have added one in, like, after they added in, like, the rest of the monsters. I don't know. I will do some research at some point.
Right. The bits. What's that in there? Oh, the seat's hot. Oh.
Ah.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
This is the fucking word.
Hey, John,
Yeah.
real shit, go take a cold dip.
I don't want to.
I recommend this so strongly. Hey, John,
It's temporary.
it is, but man, it's worth it.
Plus, then I have to worry about my foot. Problem is,
Just don't get your foot wet.
don't get my foot wet.
Real shit. Wrap a bag around your foot. People do that whenever they have like conditions in their hands or stuff. That is really cute, whatever that is.
Right?
Oh, toasty.
Huh?
I was like, oh, toasty.
Jesse. Mr. Madison,
Yes.
what's our plan?
For what?
This guy.
This guy? Oh, we're just gonna sort of open negotiations. So it's like we never got the information to begin with. He just wanted to strong arm us. He wanted to like get us in a real bad grip contract to begin with. So while we still have his tongue, we've got to get him to do like an amiable contract that's like good between us both. And we are going to be the ones that write it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I feel like I could sit up now. That's something else.
I'm melting.
Yeah, John.
You know why?
I'm melting. Oh, what a world.
Yeah, no, but like actually what a world.
You ever been in temperatures this hot, Grace?
Yeah, it gets hot in the Midwest.
Oh yeah, but does it get wet hot?
It is wet hot, to
In
be
the,
fair.
in the Midwest.
No, here.
Yeah, it's wet hot here.
Ooh.
Even indoors, we got a degree of humidity to work with. That said, technically speaking, this is a sauna, so it's good for your skin. Sorta.
This is technically good for your skin.
Ooh, getting those Shigo lips going.
It's true.
I think it's impossible.
Oh, it's Kim? Oh, Shigo had flat blacks, that's right.
Yeah.
Wah.
But yeah, I figured it would be a good way, doing all the hub quests would be a good way to get my HR up to 100. So I could unlock that Valstrax quest. That's why I assume is there anyway. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead a bit. Here it comes.
I actually can get up and walk back up.
Oh.
Huh?
Huh?
Can't. Right? How come squidlings aren't allowed to have bangs?
You know.
I don't.
Oh my god, I'm so full.
Hey,
Oh,
welcome
hey,
back.
Gage.
If you check
you
general,
Did you eat that whole ass turkey leg?
I ate both of them. There's 2 of them there.
Jesus
Right.
Christ.
Oh, it only took me like 20 minutes. It's fine. Oh, God, I'm full.
All right. What was the last part you were here for?
Yeah, I got nothing. I remember we were going, Vi was on their way back with the dynamite.
Okay. So Vi got back.
And
with
then
the
it was
dynamite.
suspicious.
Yeah, it was suspicious. But anyway, you guys got Wally out of the wall, and you guys went onto the teleporter circle. Instead of going to the diner, going to the normal teleport in location. And you guys ended up in like a hallway instead of the like a very quickly constructed hallway instead of the normal open town square it would take you to. So basically, they built up a hallway around the teleporter to funnel you to a specific location. And Lord Mortonvale started telepathically speaking to you all as a group, and the party managed to demand him into blowing up the hallway so that they could come out in the open. And you guys were about to enter the office of Lord Mortonvale, and John used one of Dex's destiny points to use his Dominion destiny ability to basically get a wheel or woe or both about what happens when you get what happens with you guys going in there. He got both wheel and woe from it.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Mixed bag.
Also, Madison left to take a quick cold shower, and now he's back.
Oh, Madison's here.
No, I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah. All right. So, are you entering into the office?
Yeah. I mean, we
I
don't
think
have
at
any
this point, yeah.
like we just don't have enough I mean yeah, basically there's just not enough specific information. And for now, we might as well keep to it until there's a reason to break away. Because I think this guy probably has a good hunch that we could kick everybody's asses.
Probably. All right. So, walking into the office, you were asking if there was anything in here that looked sus among us. I mean, the office looks basically the same like it did last time you guys were here. Except Lord Mortonvale is sitting in a chair with, some, tubes in his mouth. And he is still telepathically communicating with you. It's like, all right, what are your demands?
Never thought I'd get this
No,
far.
no, this is far. So I'm thinking,
So in general, the primary thing we want is information relative to dungeon delving.
also we should have him ease off on the fucking upper level.
Like in general, pull back any forces you've sent out. Also, in addition, your non-human, non-elf racism, quit. Quite simply stop. There's no reason to continue this.
Stop it.
Stop it. Get some help. But
Alright, so in order, information, ease up on dungeon, maybe ease up on genocide stuff.
because there's really no reason to continue it.
Okay. Yep.
Because I remember us being told there was a reason for him to do it in the first place.
But then he tried capturing us.
Yeah. Yeah. So, any other particulars anybody can think of?
That's it.
Andrew?
Gage, anything else? I don't know.
We gotta go unlock the rest of the people that he's captured down here as well. So that way they'll respawn at the church.
Oh, do we
know that in character?
You guys know that it's something that you formulated was a possibility in character.
Oh. Yeah, we formulated the possibility, and he also threatened that to us.
Yeah, so there might be other outsiders, not time-trapped people that are stuck in the time-trapped dungeon.
So in order of importance, release the people.
Okay.
Release the time-trapped adventurers. Number 2, pull back any forced effects on the dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, or actually, number 2 should be information.
Okay, so release people, information, ease off on dungeon. Hey, maybe ease off on your floor's racism?
Quite simply quit the genocide. There's no reason to continue this.
Knock that shit off.
Stop it. Alright, we'll go ahead and make all demands. You make yours, and we'll try to find a decent compromise between what we want, alright?
And technically, we already stole all the information we could have ever wanted.
Well, I mean, we have information on the construction of the dungeon and such, but we, and
Who's this guy's boss?
And some of its history, but we don't know current events.
We can see the current events. People are assholes.
Well, yes, but...
Who's this guy's boss?
The Overseer.
Well, yes.
Yeah, but
why, though? Quite simply, points at entire dungeon. For why, though?
I'm assuming he's just an asshole.
Running.
Few things are done simply because they're assholes.
He even said there's a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. I disagree. Some people are just assholes.
Yeah.
That's fair. I don't think so, but I understand your position.
But,
I mean, I have an idea, but that's me, not my character. Diane doesn't really care. She just thinks this guy's an asshole, but totally worth for leveling up.
Alright. Well, if you're asking him, then he'll say, I am asking simply for my tongue. I imagine that you've already disclosed my people's actions outside of here.
did we?
You guys
We told the Guildmaster.
We didn't do anything publicly, though, right?
No.
No, but the guild set out a thing going, hey, don't be assholes.
No more knoll killing, guys.
They're women and children. There's like one dude.
Either proceed down to the 3rd floor, or it's open season on elves and humans.
Uh-huh.
Well, to be fair, that was still, on the table until you started having your guards charging here.
Right. The open hostility sort of got rid of that particular bit of negotiation. But I assume there's deeper layers than that.
I find it quite surprising that you would have been willing to set aside your morals for such a thing.
Well, there might have been...
I have morals?
There might have been a consideration if you had some kind of discussion on it or some sort of dissertation, but...
Because we were still in the air. Like we were.
This place is morally ambiguous at its finest. But, with that being the case, I assume, going from events forward, you decided to inform your overseer, which has caused the spike of difficulty in the dungeon?
Inform the overseer? No, I wouldn't. Going that far would do more danger to me than good. I've simply been messing with some of the controls that I've managed to hack access to from here.
Yeah.
Control. Fascinating.
God, I love this stuff.
Alright.
So you've been tampering with the very functions of the dungeon itself in order to get it to us.
Yes.
So that's why you'll be able to build the walls. That way.
By the way, can I just make a quick comment about that by chance?
Quick comment about what? Sorry, John?
Could I make a quick comment about you fiddling with the dungeon, by the way?
Alright.
Let me tell you, it has been an amazing way to get resources. Did you know that there's a few adult dragons by the swamp?
Yes!
Adult green dragon?
I am, in fact, aware that the swamps are the current processional place of dragons, I believe. Wait, how have you been to the swamp already?
Oh, no, worry, you're pretty
God,
hard about
how many
that.
times haven't we been to the swamp?
Hmm.
Don't worry, you're pretty hard about that there, mate.
Indeed. It was quite a harrowing experience, but
The dragon fell pretty easy, though.
I would not say easy. There was
Fuck
a lot
you.
of luck.
Oh, but it's still... Oh, come on, guys. We gotta ruffle this guy up a bit.
Oh, don't get me wrong. There was a lot of luck, but with superior tactics and powerful means, it didn't happen.
Superior tactics.
Superior DNA. Anyway,
That's all right. I'll give you that one. We'll call that a superior tactic. Almost dying.
it worked. No, so the point of this is it's a power play. It's powerful.
Yeah. So, yes, there was that dragon as well as the one that was in the lower level, with the gnolls. So is dragon a catch-all solution for you?
Yes. I'm aware of the
Well-
multiple different types of dragons.
Huh.
Well, keep trying. Maybe send them a bit bigger next time.
Shut up.
And, of course, also their various locations within the dungeon. You know, there's dungeons and
Yeah.
dragons.
Hey, Grace.
Yes.
Just out of the absolute rawest curiosities, when we talk about us bringing down an adult green dragon, can I do an insight check on him just to gauge his reaction?
I imagine his eyes just went wide. Like, what?
Dragons and dungeons.
Been to the
Dragons.
Not to worry,
Dungeons.
forget about that.
The physics alone just boggles the mind.
Okay. And this is actually reading emotion, I would think.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you come out to a grand total of
24 insight.
wow.
Alright, so when he was confused about you guys having been to the swamp, it looked like he was trying to do some mental calculations, like you know the meme where it's like the confused face and all the equations looking
Number.
around. But otherwise,
Equation lady.
He doesn't seem too intimidated by the fact that you've killed an adult green dragon. No.
Boo.
He's mostly curious as to how he got there. But as long as you don't reveal that to him,
Oh.
he'll be wondering about it no matter what.
Oh yeah,
What are
don't
you
worry.
talking about? I did most of it.
Yeah.
You did. You definitively did most of the work.
I helped.
Vi did
Yeah.
the rest.
But yes, the dragon, notwithstanding, we do have a few particulars. So your only definitive demand is to have your tongue back?
I don't know what else I can demand, really.
That's fair. We have a few demands of our own. The first is something we were supposing. You have captured adventurers here, don't you?
Momentary pause. Yes. we've captured a few of the initial investigators that made their way down here before your guild rose to the prominence that it is today, that I imagine you have.
Oh no,
Oh no?
they died.
Yeah.
It's just us.
No!
You think Andrea's phone died?
Probably.
Oh, oh, oh.
By the way, Gage, I
Yeah.
unlocked the coolest thing in Monster Hunter Rise.
Bunny ears.
With the
Go ahead.
with the sword and shield, you're able to switch out your normal draw attack. That's like that upward slash, to instead being the slash that makes you jump, like when you do back circle in World or back B. Yeah, back B.
Nice.
Yeah. Good
That's
shit.
an unlockable?
Yeah.
Interesting.
They call them switch skills. They allow you to
Ah.
switch up your yeah.
Ah, ah, ah.
Ah,
Fuck that.
funny. Oh yeah.
If I could, like in World, if they had that ability, my draw instead of running forward and slashing up like that, it'd be immediate shield bash.
Understandable. Ugh. Oh yeah, you can also do it from standing still by pushing X and A together with the switch skill. So long as you haven't
Interest-
started a combo.
Interesting, interesting.
Yes.
I still need to get my Switch fixed.
Yeah, you need to do that, and then you can join us.
I'm not that good at Monster Hunter.
Please, this one's easy.
World
And
was
it's-
easy. Three is retardedly difficult.
Oh, try? Yeah, try is hard.
Whatever the first Monster Hunter that I ended up getting on the Switch to play with you, and then we played once, and it was awful.
Oh, don't worry. It's not Generations. It's got more modernish control scheme. It's fucking insane though. You fucking those sons of bitches. They put rapid fire on light bow gun spread too.
Nice.
Yep.
Does it actually work the way it's supposed to?
Uh,
Or did they accidentally end up with a Jogris shotgunning bullshit thing again?
I mean, it works like it's supposed to. It is a rapid fire spread.
Here, let me just walk up about 10 feet away and just hold down my trigger button.
Max DACA. I love the fucking Jogris one. Stupid.
Did... I wish I could figure out how to do it more consistently in World, but I like the knee slide dodge.
Ah.
But I
Oh.
can't figure out how to do it consistently.
Wait, what are you trying to do consistently?
Knee slide dodge?
It's you do it directly after you've shot. Like you double tap a dodge right after you shoot.
Because sometimes, like, I get it down perfect, and I go from one side of the monster to the other, and it's looking the wrong way, and I fucking pop it like 6 more times before it can react.
God. Oh, by the way, they brought a bowgun modification back to how it was before World, i.e., the only mods are the power barrel and the shield and the long barrel. And instead, stuff like recoil down is a separate skill.
That ain't too bad.
Yeah.
How's rapid reload work for that?
Oh, rapidly reload feels good. You can just walk while it reloads quickly. I'll say that heavy bowgun definitely has a beefy feel to it.
Did you see my new saying update?
I did not. Oh boy. Let's see. Oh, did you see the meme I posted earlier?
I haven't clicked over to it. I'm not sure what that is.
Me either, but it certainly definitely looks like it'll make you wide awake.
Looks like cocaine and killer bees. Or Adderall.
Adderall was
But
what
yeah,
I
it'd
assumed
keep you
first
awake.
too. Just an entire fistful of Adderall.
Did you like my naming a sword?
Ah, yes. Oh, let's see. Only you can prevent dungeon fires. Oh, boy. Purify food and drink. Let's see. I'll hop into r/D&D memes real quick and see if there's any good ones to share.
Did you like my Warlock patron thing?
Which one?
My Warlock's patron, when they see that instead of following their path, I'm just blasting mofos with the Eldritch Ray thingy they gave me and loot shit after it dies. The
Ooh.
"you're a fucking disappointment" meme.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. D memes. I'm excited. In the other Discord server, I'm finally getting a chance to play Level Up.
Nice.
And I'm going to be going with the most basic of bitches, a fighter.
There's nothing wrong with fighter.
Yeah. They're good.
So, did Madison tell you that he was like, is there any way we could move access to A5E?
Yeah.
And I was like, cool. You do the character conversion, or the class conversion over for it, and I'll, sure.
Oh, with Access?
Yeah.
Oh, all he would have to do is ask me for help, and I would help him with that. I would gladly do that in order to play it in Level Up.
Alright. Yeah, okay. If you could manage as such. It's just because there isn't a direct equivalent for exactly what Gage was trying to build.
I mean,
There's
it
really
wouldn't be-
not because of all the. There's a whole. I'll send you the whole list of things that I am.
Yeah, like all you would have to do is basically a bunch of his skills would involve. Yeah, all I would have to know is whatever prestige classes you were thinking about going into, and I could integrate those into a cleric subclass.
There was very many specific things to it. Give me just a second here. Where are you, Doc? I was an arcane disciple, cloistered cleric, silverbrow human.
Good news is they already have your stuff for cloistered cleric, essentially. As in, well, okay, not quite, but yeah. It's already basically set up for that kind of knowledge.
What about arcane
domain,
disciple?
Basically based on, yeah, sure, knowledge domain.
And combat medic was my prestige class.
Ah, combat medic prestige class. Okay. I can work with that.
Do you remember the arcane disciple from Dragon Magazine 311?
Yeah, I remember what it did. You, instead of taking a domain, you started being able to learn a wizard spell to add to your cleric spell list every level.
Yep.
Alright, back.
Welcome back, everybody. How are we doing?
Okay.
Where did we leave off?
God.
The spot where we jumped was, oh, fuck. Oh no.
We asked him to free the adventurers, and he said that there were people there before the guild was prominent.
People before the guild.
Right.
Yeah, people there before the guild
but we
got
don't-
popular. Like back when
Yeah.
it was more research based.
So is there? So can we just have him release all the ones that were connected to a church? Because if they're not connected to the church, it's not going to matter if they get released because they're not going to come back because they're dead.
Yeah, depending on
Well,
how
no.
long ago it was, you'd know that some of them wouldn't be connected to the church.
Well, even with that
Some
being,
of them.
even with that being the case, it's not like they would like turn to ash on the spot, right?
Also, oh boy, some of those guys won't like how much the original mission got corrupted.
Oh, yeah, it did. Very much
It's
so.
fine.
But also, if nothing else, it's the humanitarian thing to simply free them from their prison. Because there's really
We
no...
lack a lot of humanity in this party, though.
I think Varuk's like the most... Okay, Varuk and Dex.
Hey, Dexlux is good-natured.
Good-natured, but you're willing to shoot a man.
But you're not human. You said humanity.
I am half human, thank you.
You know what? Yeah, he is the most human party member.
Yep.
At exactly half.
In fact, the only one who's half. Well, okay, not the only one who's half, but you know, the only one that's half.
I was like, excuse you.
We have... Yeah.
I'm half, just not human.
Yeah, you guys are half.
Alright, so... Where was
An
I?
angel and an orc make funky music together.
Right. With that being the case, even if they are from a time before the dungeon, if they would not have the ability to be resurrected, would they simply turn to ash if left outside?
That would be my assumption, but I don't know. I haven't exactly had the
technically, if we-
opportunity to experiment with such things.
Technically, if we take the ashes back, that's still enough for somebody to get resurrected and then
With a
get-
true
and,
resurrection
and
spell?
yeah, we could just straight up take them to the church. Be like, hey, this was an adventure before the church. You want to connect them to the church for me? Thanks. These guys are the original researchers. Please, for the love of God, get them back here. We need to know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah. So, the first part that we're going to discuss is the release of these prisoners.
All of them.
Well, there's only one that's still alive currently.
A good working point.
Very well. Well, I mean, this prisoner. Do you have any particulars on them, or shall we simply leave it at that?
Well, it was one of the first researchers who arrived here. Apparently, he, instead of fighting the troll above, well, above relative to yourselves, apparently instead of fighting the troll, he instead managed to reason with him and the goblins and the kobolds and charter himself an agreement in order to gain passage. He began sniffing around down here, and, well, you know what I was going to do to you. I successfully did to him.
Very mean look from Varuk for a second.
What do you expect me to say? You want me to be truthful, don't you?
Yes,
Correct.
you do. All the same. So, the release of this prisoner, followed by some updated current knowledge of the dungeon. Much of what we have comes from simply delving, but you know more than that, don't you?
I don't have a frame of reference of what you know to know what I know that you don't know. If you want, I can regale to you the entire history that I'm aware of Arcana. But unless I have a reference, it'll take a while to narrow that down, won't it?
Fair, I suppose. That could come later then.
Hmm.
And thirdly,
Unfortunately, I have to ease up on the dungeon. Ease up.
your corruptions to the dungeon for sake of vengeance against us and getting to us. Would you be so willing as to revert that?
Of course.
And the last point that we had on docket was,
The whole genocide thing?
I understand you said you had a need to perpetuate it in the past, but there's no need for it now, correct?
He kind of squints his eyes. I don't understand what you mean by no longer a need because of it being long ago. You understand no time has passed since then, technically, correct?
Yes. The biggest struggle on that particular would be the way folks have come to get used to it. You alone know it's been going on indefinitely, which I'm sure every single day getting the order to simply quit would be strange. But it's still something you ought to agree.
Of course I agree. Doesn't change the fact that it's the only thing keeping this place from getting swept into more chaos.
Can you not simply say that you're building your strength for tomorrow? Indeed. Strike up a war plan. Show them
No.
something incredible.
It's active conflict. It has to be active conflict.
Why is that?
I don't know. All I know is that is what was cropping up everywhere. Tricks to cause active conflicts between people. I inflicted mine before something far worse could have been inflicted on my people through propaganda.
So something was stirring up war in every given sector.
Yes, everywhere. Across the entirety of the Ark.
See,
And
told you
you'll-
he's an asshole.
I mean,
Not
how
this
you-
guy, the overseer.
And your solution was to control the turmoil by turning it into your favor.
Yes.
But even now, is there a necessity for its perpetuation? Whatever force started this, is it still around?
He kind of, his throat kind of quivers a bit. I'm worried that I don't know the answer to that. Whether or not it would be safe. I could, any day, put an end to this. But if it stops, then whatever was causing it will know that it stops. If it's still a threat, then it will come.
Sounds to me like we just need to level up to defeat whatever it is, and just like, all right, we think we can take it. Stop it now.
Around what out of character? Around what challenge rating do you think it is?
We were able to manage an 18.
But
Manage. I'm putting that in air quotes.
again, we lucked the fuck out. You're right, but
I think you guys should have it on your fucking resumes.
I mean, yeah.
It is on my resume. My resume's he took a cast to the head.
Yeah, it is on the resume. You gained a destiny point for it, and there's a permanent trophy.
Mm-hmm. So let's see here. Would this be something your overseer could know? I understand you are reluctant to speak with it, but all the same.
To my knowledge, no one's heard from the Overseer in years, relative to when this started. It's all been, after one point, just press releases, messages, stuff of that sort. Work was offloaded to his sentinels more often than not.
Do you know the residence of the Overseer?
I do not. I don't know where it would be relative to here. Your concept of... He kind of taps his finger on the desk a little bit, thinking. Your concept of floors is, simply put, just whatever teleporter happens to be within reach of another teleporter taking you to another location.
So you're saying if we dig a teleporter out of the ground and move it across somewhere else, we might end up on a different floor? I'm going to put that in air quotes.
No.
Well, no.
Most teleporters currently, because of the ongoing conflicts, are limited in their ability to run and...
It's less floors, more sectors. The thing is, we don't really know the geographical location. Do we have... Does it matter? Are these locations still connected to each other in the purely physical sense?
No, because we're specifically in a cavern.
do you wanna ask him that?
Well, I mean, knowledge dungeon first, I guess.
You would not have this from a knowledge dungeon.
Gotcha.
What
So,
about even from the knowledge from the museum?
Yeah.
Of how this place was built?
You would know that from how this place was built, that there should be ways to get between towns, like normally just walking and riding and stuff. But most places that would get between towns also have doors set up for quarantine.
So there's harsh quarantines in place.
So this place essentially went on lockdown.
And the only way to get around are the quote-unquote floor teleporters. Like,
And we haven't found an outside one yet.
You know what?
Huh.
Speaking of teleporters, swamp.
Yep. That one is pretty mysterious.
Alright, we should probably think ask about that, and then that might be like where we like I can't think of anything else to negotiate.
Okay. So, what was my main thing? Oh yeah, I'm trying to find the residence of the Overseer. I think we just kind of have to dungeon delve for that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
And I don't think we can put an end to the atrocities being committed here until we can guarantee the safety of this place.
I agree. We just simply don't have enough knowledge to stop it. And as far as we know, it's been okay, like technically, with how things are going. But if we begin altering too much at the dungeon, we can't promise we can put it back.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, with the agreement as is, it's more or less having him put back everything he took, including the original prisoner, and a free trade of information.
Yes.
This sounds
And
amenable
then-
to me?
And then all the remains for all the guys that wouldn't be teleported out.
Yep.
Okay.
Give them a proper burial.
Yeah, I think that's what we got.
All right.
All right. Do those terms sound agreeable?
Yes.
All right. Well.
Lean over to Wally, set the jar down.
Oh wait, hold on.
Don't even.
I got it. Don't worry.
You know what's funny? Out of character, like just saying this, he only asked for his tongue.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but we gotta run on some good faith.
Yeah.
Give the
something
eyes
safe.
back. Fine.
All right.
We can always do it again later. And then I'll do some fake mumbo jumbo across it to act like I'm counterspelling the curse on the jar, and then just open it up and dump it out.
Oh my.
Minus the
God.
dragon heart.
Oh God. Hey now. I'd like to say that you guys commit plenty of atrocities. This is more of a practicality.
We don't really know where those dragons might show up again, so leave the hearts in there.
Very
That
well.
was the plan.
Keep your dragon hearts.
That was a book, I believe.
Yep. And hey,
Sorry.
as a bonus, even though you didn't ask for it, we're
I thought
leaving
it
it
was a
back
movie.
on you guys' eyes.
All right, and
Jumped up a bunch of eyeballs on the fucking floor.
he'll clap his hands, and from the door will walk in with their hands up. Someone clearly wearing a healer robe. Who will come over and just slowly get down, pick up the tongue, still keeping hands shown, not doing any somatic components. Walking over to Lord Mortonvale. And Lord Mortonvale opens his mouth. He'll stick the tongue in, and he'll utter a small healing word, reattaching the tongue.
Tastes like eyeballs and dragon hearts.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
Oh, good.
Lord Mortonvale immediately vomits.
I suppose you should have cleaned that first.
Right, for whatever it's worth, sorry about that specific, fact of this negotiation. Didn't consider it.
Well, you have your silver tongue back. Congratulations.
Ha ha.
And if the eyeballs are left here for a full cycle, they should return.
Yes. Quite.
Well. I guess that's, that's
That
it.
concludes our business here, I believe.
Alright, well, if that's everything, I guess we'll just take that there, teleporter out of here.
We need all the people.
No, you won't want to take that teleporter. I had it. He waves his hand, and the illusion that was showing that the teleporter was there dissipates, and it shows that there's just a hole in the ground over where it was. It's I had a contingency. Don't worry, we don't need it.
Wily coyote ass shit right here. Alright. How far does the hole go down?
You peek in the hole, and you see down at the bottom that there's just a a cage with like a bunch of soldiers that have like spears poised to like stab through the grates.
Well, I'll appreciate the honesty then.
That is a pretty advanced spike trap.
Rather rudimentary. I was considering putting a gelatinous cube down at the bottom, but unfortunately that wouldn't have been very effective for time. They take quite some time to move, you know.
Indeed.
That's why you use a slide.
I guess we'll go
I
out
had
the
to
front
make
door.
something that would be quick enough to orchestrate from the beginning of a cycle, as long as it would take for you to get here, was the thought process. But
Fair
yes, you may
Fair
go with my
enough.
men and collect the bones of the departed along with your former scientist. Though I will warn you, I will warn you that he is quite mad at this point.
Mad.
Checks out.
Insane? Yeah.
Hashtag I can fix him.
Madness can be cured with greater restoration. But, wait a minute, this stands to reason something. We could just fucking dig up the teleporter next to the troll and put it next to the entrance.
When will I have to hang up by it?
Yeah?
Yeah.
And?
Well,
As long as he just steps on it, it's always active.
I mean,
And then we return back
you
to the
wouldn't-
teleporter.
You wouldn't need to do that because you already have a shortcut straight
Yep.
from the
We have a shortcut
entrance to where the troll
We do.
is.
Do
That's
we?
fair.
Yeah.
Well, there's a door that leads there, yeah.
yeah, we got everything for the troll, so.
Yeah, that's fair. Sorry, I just realized it was an option that we could have taken earlier.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Oh. But yeah, I guess we'll just pick up the prisoner, grab the bones, and go.
Bones. They didn't bones.
How much marijuana and bones?
Officer Morency, can you please collect the bones from the time trap? Yes. Yes, I'm certain. Yes.
All
Yes,
of
I
them.
give clearance. Yes. Yes. He waves his finger through the air a bit. Kind of looks like he's doing a signature. The air is glowing. And he kind of waves it away and it goes to him. It's like, there you go. Signed off. Yes. Oh, also unlock solitary confinement. Yes. Yes.
I know he's mad.
Morrissey, I'm going to put you in there myself if you don't get... Ugh. Just have it open by the time our guests arrive.
I will say, I'm noticing one hang up.
Ah.
Where's the bad?
The bad was probably the spike trap.
Going in and trusting him?
The bad was potentially the spike trap, potentially... you know what? I won't let you know the rest of the potential bad.
I don't know,
It was-
probably all those goddamn fireballs.
Oh, there was a lot of potential for bad, but I think we navigated this one okay.
I mean, you could ask him
Look.
about all those fireballs.
No thanks. I don't care.
No, it's don't get force in the mouth. You got us out. All right, well, yeah. I guess in that case, we'll just grab all the stuff and skedaddle. Nothing else to do here.
Yes. I'll reactivate one of the teleportation doors to take you straight over to the guard's office. One moment. He'll, like, push a button on his desk, and a doorway will appear on one of the walls of his office.
Can we, like, see into it?
You can open it to see through it if you want. There's a door there.
Oh. Yeah, open the door.
I am confused. What? I think I misheard you. There's a what? Where now?
There's a doorway that suddenly appeared in the office. that he
Oh.
summoned that will teleport you straight to the prison cells to go pick him up. Son of a bitch, the chair collapsed.
Are you okay?
Yes. I was ready. It's been falling apart for a while.
So Madison. He summoned the doorway and said that it will instantly transport us down there. Okay. So, okay, so opening the door, we see.
Of course, he'll be coming with us.
You see, excuse me. You see a hallway that is right outside of the security office. There is, in fact, a door labeled security. Oh, wait, I guess you can't really read. There is an office.
It doesn't
that
lead
has-
directly into a cell.
Do what?
It doesn't lead directly into a cell.
Right, it does not lead directly into a cell.
Then it's
as far
fine.
as you can see.
It's not like we can't. It's not like we can't murder our way out.
Yeah.
Which is exactly why he'll be coming with us.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm sure you wouldn't mind humor in the notion.
Very well. And he'll get up from his desk and come over to the doorway, and he'll walk right through.
Alright. Okay, checks out. Okay.
Follow through.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
fall
couldn't
through.
just trust me off of that alone, though. I could very easily set up a trap that I would be able to get out of, and you wouldn't, simply by the use of one of my spells, but if this is enough to satisfy your worries...
We could take your tongue for another week.
Please don't.
Please don't.
I'm just being honest.
I appreciate the honesty, but it's probably not a good thing to, torment the people that tormented you. I'm gonna have to ponder that moral quandary for a little bit.
And for all intents and purposes, I believe we do have the eventual same end goal.
Letting everybody out.
Indeed.
All right. Will you be coming through?
I already went through.
Oh yeah, that was good enough for me.
All right. Cool beans. So going through, he'll open up the next door, and you'll see a couple of officers currently picking up
Bagging
a
some
bunch of-
bones for us.
Yeah, putting a bunch of bones into a bag. Or,
Please
sorry,
don't miss any if you can help it.
Oh, do what?
Please don't miss any if you can help it.
They'll
Makes the
nod.
process a lot harder without certain bones.
I don't know what degree of restoration spell that you have that allows you to perform a resurrection on someone who's been dead for so long. But if you have it, then you have it.
And if nothing else, just having access to the bodies is its own boon.
That's true. Alright, and around this same time, you see an elf walking out of a cell with a rather grizzled looking, I don't know how I would describe it, very mad looking individual, very unkempt, very hairy. Hair is very frazzled, eyes are wide, and pupils are narrow.
So I stayed
Do
the
they have him
base.
straight jacketed?
He's kind of looking around the room slowly.
Well.
Oh, this guy's gonna have so much fun when we get him outside.
Don't worry, mate. You probably can't understand us quite clearly yet, but just know this is a good thing.
Yes.
Good thing. Good.
Hmm?
Yes. Good.
Please follow us in a calm and orderly fashion, and we shall see to your proper release.
He's getting centered. Two up front, two behind, that guy in the middle.
All right. Order.
I don't care. I don't really
Yes.
care what order we're in, but
Yes. Order. Order.
Yep.
There's
Yeah.
always an order.
I think this guy
Oh.
spent too much time doing math.
What time is it?
Yeah, mate. We're getting you out.
Ah. Out.
Free from dungeon influence.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Mic off. This guy's off his fucking rocker.
Yeah.
Although I guess a few millennia of isolation will do that to you.
Other millennia?
Hey, real quick, how long has he specifically been down here? Can I get I don't need an exact number, but how close?
What was the
Uh,
date you last remember from the outside?
I believe it's been 102 years, 26 days, and 7 hours.
What species is this person?
Looks to be human?
Human.
Just a dude.
Okay, but
Human.
I'll take it.
human? Oof.
Ooh. Does he look old?
Nope.
See, that's the interesting part.
I think Oh, wait, we can just ask this. So the specific time curse you placed upon them was similar to your own condition, where their body reset, but their mind did not?
Yes, think about it like this. If things retained their age when time reset, then I would have been dead long before you arrived here because I spend all of my time looping in the chair, Mortonvale will say.
That checks out. Alright.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Yep. Gather the remains, gather the...
And then we can go murder some goblins before everything goes back to normal.
Well...
Farouk's got a big hang up on it.
Nope.
Maybe we don't do that.
Okay, fine. You can go outside with this guy, and we can go murder some goblins for a while.
Side-eye.
Listen, I need XP.
I do too. There's only so many
I
ways
do
of-
too. I need another level before I get to my next fight.
Dragon?
I'm just a couple hundred short.
Yeah, dragons.
Also, the fucking, if it's a couple hundred, the fucking,
Troll.
troll, yeah.
I vote dragon.
So it's cool to kill the door guard, but it's not cool to kill the guys that are killing everybody else.
Well, that's because the door guard can't die.
Yes, he can.
Well, not with any sufficient degree of ease. Just defeating him at full health is enough.
Anyhow.
Rewards?
Huh?
Let's get him outside.
He's kind of like rummaging through his shirt, and he pulls out a time crystal.
Oh?
Nice.
What you got there?
Reward.
For whom?
getting out.
You have completed a quest.
Whoever wants. I don't need it. I have seen time. I do not require this chunk of it any longer.
So, here's something that I want to ask. Has there been any delving into time crystals to see what time we have stolen from people?
There's
Like-
been some analysis attempting to understand it. There's a lot of theoretics, but no one's managed to get any solid evidence pointing to any of them.
So we're gaining experience, but we're gaining their experience, but putting it towards our bodies to have it do things for us instead of whatever experience we stole from them.
In essence, yes.
So we're basically taking all their training or whatever for whatever chunk of time.
Or their potential, yes.
Okay.
Question.
Answers.
Can we
So-
all touch it all at the same time and get an even split of it?
Yeah, you guys could break it.
How big is it?
It's a 1-year crystal.
Because the more stuff in a crystal, the bigger it is. I'm just curious.
Let me make sure I have the correct name real quick.
Oh my goodness, it's a century crystal.
It looks like it has a solid 12. Yeah, 12,000.
I mean, that's not too shabby.
Yep. It is a daze crystal. Relatively small, but still definitely a daze crystal.
Sucks that
Right.
I'm mad at math.
Yeah, it looks like, looking at it, just out of curiosity, it looks like it's a day's crystal about 5th capacity. You know, time math.
Yeah.
The sheet's handy.
Yeah, I tried looking at it and I got confused.
It's got a lot of numbers.
And I don't do well with numbers. They're hard for me to read.
Now
Understandable.
Grandma plays numbers.
That's why I always use a calculator.
Calculatron.
Da 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 da.
Yeah.
Hey, here's the crazy plan. Just give it to me so I can buy the fucking sky skin.
Oh my god.
Well, if we break it, like, we can each get our own chunk. So, how much would that be, like, a piece?
3,000.
3,000?
Yep.
Yeah, if it's got 12,000 in it and we all take a slice, it's about 3,000.
Okay. Let's get him out and then, like, get him to the healers first
Yeah.
before we do all that fun stuff. We gotta
Uh-huh.
make sure we make it out safe. And then hand the bag of bones over to the guild master and see what he wants to do with it.
Agreed.
There we go.
And then we can split the loot.
All right.
Yep.
So you guys head back out, taking the regular teleporter. and kind of surprise the troll coming back through. And you manage to get back to the entrance.
Well, alright, Wally. We're gonna go ahead and try to get this fella all sorted out.
All right, I'm just glad I won't have to get back in the wall. It's
Us
dark
too.
in there.
Wait, you don't
So-
have a lantern in your bag for you?
Oh, do what?
I thought there was a lantern in the bag.
Oh, yeah, there is.
He's got the electric fly lantern or whatever.
Yeah, the Wisp.
Yeah, I mean, I have my own light, but it only goes out so far, and after that, it's the darkness, you know?
That's fair.
Okay.
I just wish I could come outside with you guys, you know?
Us too, Wally. It'd be a lot of fun to have you around.
Thanks, guys.
Mm.
All right.
We gotta get him a souvenir from someplace soon.
Yeah, because even if it like resets or whatever, like it's just with Wally, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Candy necklace.
Like,
Get that fella a candy necklace.
So that every day he did wear it.
honestly, that's not a bad idea.
Interestingly enough, when it comes to Wally, what Lord Mortonvale was saying does come to mind, that normally one's body wouldn't change because it would reset during a cycle, but you know for a fact that Wally's hasn't. That Wally's has changed because he's all starved and shriveled.
Even though we feed him on the regular.
Yes.
Well, there's a lot of time where he hasn't eaten.
He's a growing boy.
He's a growing fella.
Yeah, but the thing is about Wally is we don't know what he is. We know he's immortal. So far.
You know what Wally is?
Huh.
he's
Our
our
friend.
Yeah, as a friend.
Yeah.
I bet you everybody that sees our group is like, man, that's a weird group. Look at that little thing with the backpack that they got with them. What the hell is that? Some sort of hireling?
They took pity on some homeless guy, I hear. Hired him to backpack their stuff around, and now they make him carry tons of shit. It's cruel, if you ask me.
What an asshole!
Honestly, I'm surprised somebody hasn't like challenged us for Wally.
Yeah.
Wally says, oh no, I got a group, think so.
Yeah. Like, he hasn't mentioned it to you guys yet, but a lot of adventurers have tried talking to him, trying to, like, figure out his stuff and get him to come with them. And he's like, oh, no thanks. I already have a group I adventure with.
Aww. It's a good thing we've been treating Wally good, because one day we would show up and he'd be like, oh, actually, I'm kind of hanging out with another group now.
I've broken out of my cage. He's like fucking a pillar man now.
Alright, you guys get back to the guild. At least one of you will have the flash of insight to, maybe protect the guy's eyes. As you walk out into the sun.
Yeah.
Here's a trucker's cap, bud. It looks good with all that hair.
Gotten very good at that.
I don't think these would go back in as easy.
No, they wouldn't.
The town has grown so much.
Indeed.
Yep. Hey, Madison. Time
So-
passes, as it is characteristically known to do.
Who wants to take him to the church, and who wants to go to Are we all going to the church first and then over to the guildmaster? All of us all at once? Or do we want to split up and do a thing?
Oh, you know what? I'm actually, I'm kind of in with the church, guys. I can bring them there.
Yeah.
And Varuk is reporting, so.
I also haven't been to the church yet, so I don't even know where it's at.
Oh, boy, with me.
Oh, very well. Where do we travel?
All right, mate. We're gonna bring you down to the church. Have some friends look at you, see if they can get you in a better shape.
Many times I prayed to the gods in my captivity. Prayers never quite answered. Very well.
That's because they
to
don't
the
reach out of the
place.
dungeon.
My gosh. Oh, actually, mate, I've actually prayed multiple times down there. I think they were just ignoring you.
No, you've prayed up top.
Yeah.
Well, I prayed up top, but then I use use that.
Oh yeah, good point. That does involve praying down there.
Yeah, but the difference is you maintained a connection. This guy might not have been like a cleric right off the bat, so him praying isn't getting through because he didn't have any connection beforehand. And who knows, the gods might have changed in the time that he's been down there.
100 years? Wow, man. New management. Now,
I'm saying, like gods can die and other gods can take their place. At least in 3.5 they could.
Ah yes.
Right. Well, luckily, we actually don't gotta do much praying. We're gonna get our daily tangible results by real people.
Perhaps I did curse many of the gods' names while I was in bounds after my prayers fell on deaf ears, but we may see if some will still accept.
Walked in a church, burst into flames.
Hey, it's that fucker!
Even prayers to Asmodeus and Mephistopheles were not answered.
Yeah, but those guys are assholes. You don't really pray to them.
Yeah.
Right.
Alright, you guys are going to the church.
Yep.
Alright. Now, meanwhile, you guys going to the guild.
That's you, Anselm.
Yeet.
Alright. Who are you just reporting in with the guild master?
Basically.
And with the big bag. Or chest, or whatever it may be.
Mm-hmm. Alright,
Look, this won't last all day, but...
Yeah.
So yeah, just gonna go into the knock knock. Hello, Guildmaster. We have more insane things to report.
Yep. The dungeon will be going back to the way it was.
But we can. But it appears as though we can negotiate for difficulty spikes whenever we so choose. Let's see here. We cannot stop the continual conflicts because there is a force that forces them to be there. And indeed, should they ever go missing, it shall crack down with mighty thunder, or so I am told. Let's see here. What else is there? Here are the bones from all the other dead people.
Oh, bag of bones.
Bag of bones and ashes. Yes, here's all of this from the various people that have died that were stuck inside of there. We had
And
one
time trapped.
and time trapped. We had one person rescued who has definitely gone insane. They've been there about 100 years or so. They have gone to the church for immediate medical attention. Let's see here.
Just fucking dropping it on him.
We have negotiated a deal with the mayor as to allow more free trade of information. And we don't assume there's going to be any more direct hostilities, at least for the time being.
No more incursions from the second floor to the first.
Indeed. So things are...
Looking up.
Yeah, to put it quite simply, things are
Better?
back to the status quo, but with additional agreeances.
So the guildmaster, after you're done listing all of this off, he finishes drinking his tea. He'll look up at you. He'll say, "Varuk, my lad, you gotta cut back on the coffee."
Pardon?
Talking too fast.
You're
I mean, I
talking
got
too
it.
fast.
I got it all, but it's quite difficult. But I got the gist of it. You're doing more excellent work getting our ability to perform in the dungeon back to its good old self.
Indeed. I do have a proposition, however. I think there should be certain days that we negotiate with the mayor to have a intentional spike in difficulty. The experience points awarded for this, time crystals awarded for this, were quite lucrative, provided one's up to the challenge. While our party was able to, I understand there are those who are not.
Pussies.
I didn't say that directly, but you know.
I wouldn't rely
yeah.
too heavily on that. If something is watching, it sounds like he's lucky he didn't drag his attention to him when he started messing with the dungeon.
Huh.
Trying to use it to our advantage, to try and get more power, would probably catch its attention eventually. Hell, if you'd left him alone for another week or so, who knows? Maybe it would have attracted the attention anyway.
I guess that's what.
Who knows if you haven't already caught the attention of it?
That is a fair assessment, Guildmaster. We'll keep our eyes peeled during our ventures.
Exactly. Still, all in all, good news, I'd say. And by the way, Diane,
Yes.
saw your fight yesterday. You really curb stomped him.
Yeah. I thought we weren't supposed to do that because we were in the guild.
Guildmaster
don't
knows
worry,
anyway.
I go in and watch. Don't worry. I go in and watch it myself. You don't got any knocks to worry about here.
Oh, good.
Tomorrow
Speaking
you're
of
facing
knocks.
off against one of your old classmates, though, aren't you?
Yeah. That kid was an asshole to me all through school. Kind of made life a little hellish.
Yes, kids can be quite cruel.
Children can be cruel. They call me. My name's Richard, but they call me Dick in the orphanage.
God bless you, man.
The bones, do we wait for reset to see if anybody pops out of the church? Or are we trying to get these guys like immediately tied to the church to get them revived?
Oh no.
Oh.
These guys aren't going to be resurrectable.
Shame. I guess you can give the family some bones.
Oh goodness. Some of these were a couple generations ago.
And
Current
they
kids
had no
won't
idea
even
what
know
happened
the
to
name
them.
of the people mission. But
That's fair.
a good nice burial rite for guild members is definitely in order. I'll be sure to get it set up.
It should be possible to attempt a speak with spirits type spell.
That only works for like 3 days after death, I think,
No,
right?
you can't do that. There's a lot of stipulations with necromantic magics. A lot of it has to do
Yeah,
with the
do
freshness
it.
of the corpse. And unfortunately, these are dry old bones that very, very much look like our elderly librarian lady.
I love her. She's so nice.
Oh, yes, I recall.
She's like my aunt away from home.
Man.
What do you mean away from home? It is your home.
Current.
The aunt that
My-
lives in her home.
She reminds me of the aunt from my old home.
Well, I wish you the best of luck in your fight tomorrow.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
But
I'm
if
gonna
your
level
current
up
showing
right
is anything
beforehand.
to go by, you won't need the luck.
I hope so.
Just watch out, though. Your opponent may play things nice, but I've heard his father's coming into town to watch the fights.
More drama. Shame. I'll let him surrender and try not to kill him so he doesn't get sent to respawn. Because he's not connected to the church because he's not part of the guild yet.
Yes, apparently, I've heard him doing some mutterings during his trainings that I've overseen. Apparently, this is his last chance to try and impress dear daddy.
Man, does that mean I have to take a dive?
Hell no! Fuck that asshole!
Do I have to have a moral quandary for the kid that tortured me for who knows how long till I became a warlock?
Shh! Fuck that kid! He should have thought about that!
How do you get a rival onto your side? You don't. You fuck him up.
Alright.
Well, time to have a moral quandary with myself.
Maybe the real daddy's approval was the frenemies we made along the way.
Yeah.
I like that.
Ah, right, so. I believe that concludes our guild business.
Of course. Go on ahead. You guys have earned some time of rest, as far as I'm concerned.
Indeed. Is there anything Varuk-centric I want to spring here? I can't think of anything I could use the Guildmaster for, so, nah.
Alright. Alright, so John,
I'm also not inclined.
Hello.
you are taking the man to church. And thankfully, he doesn't hiss as soon as he walks in the door, or combust, or start speaking in tongues. He seems
Or a
alright.
portal opens up underneath of him and Asmodeus drags him down himself.
I'm here to collect. No.
Well, hey, you made it through the doorway. I'd say that's a good first step.
Ah, yes. The journey of 1,000 miles always begins with one single step. This is step number 3,283 since we left my cell.
Oh my god.
You're so good at counting.
Man, you're real good at keeping numbers in your head there, eh?
Oh, I've had a lot of time to count things. A lot of time to count time. A paradox, wouldn't you agree? Spending time to count time, and yet we do it every day. We do it every week, we do it every year. What is a year? What's a week? What's a minute? What is in a lifetime? How many
Well,
breakfasts will you have before you die?
I skip breakfast.
yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on, ideally, like, a couple like tens of thousands or so,
Yes, but that's
But,
that's the point. Measuring your life by the time between breakfasts is no less valid than measuring the time that you spend in years. Both are increments. You see what I'm saying?
I tend to measure things by how many bagels I can eat.
That's a
Yeah,
good
or-
form of measurement, yes.
I think, I get what you're saying. I'm just, I'll probably say, whenever it comes to weeks and months, it's just sort of like an agreed, universal way to measure it.
But it's not universal. It's very societal.
I suppose that's factually correct.
Yes, it is a fact. Anyway, what are we doing
My God.
here?
My gosh, why did I sign up for this? My God.
You
Right.
know the church guys.
Anyway, right. Let's see if one of these fellas can help you.
Greater restoration?
Hey, y'all, do y'all got some of that greatest restoration? my homeboy's
Gonna
lost
cost you
it.
about 350.
I'll find one of the people. It's like, hey, do you guys got like anything to help out my associate here?
Huh?
Our
Oh.
rescued friend from the dungeon.
Oh, let me take a look here. Well, I guess he has guild registry. I'm not picking up his identification. But he's not hooked up to the church. I guess I can fix that real quick.
Yeah, he's got about a century of isolation, like isolation. Don't know what you would need for that.
Some kind of hermit. Alright. Well, that doesn't really change anything. I'll get him in right as rain. Alright.
Elevator music.
And he, like, his hands start glowing and he casts a spell. And he's synced up to the church now.
So if he just randomly dies, he'll respawn here.
Yep.
Will him respawning fix him?
Nope.
I
No.
think so. So no outright murder. Got it.
Hey, I'm not like a magic-y person.
Yet.
I don't know. Doesn't Greater Restoration do something?
What do you need to restore about him?
I guess.
His mind.
Yeah, like.
My
Hey,
mind
mate.
has seen time fractured and fractaled many times more than you have blinked your eyes. Ah,
Right,
so
yeah,
he's gone mad.
that. Yeah, the fractals. We need that restored.
I don't really think that would.
So we should sign him up for therapy?
Yeah, we can, like, set him up with, like, a therapist at the guild. I don't know. They're mostly used to trying to convince people that they're not the bad guys for killing goblins. That's usually what the guys handle. I don't think that they've ever had to deal with time-induced insanity.
Do you know any like elvish hermits we could talk to, and maybe they can like sync up?
My father's cousin's nephew's old roommate was an old elven hermit.
Time to send him a letter.
I don't really know how to get into contact with someone like that, though.
Oh, you know what? He's a hermit, I guess.
They are, in fact, hermits.
Yeah.
They spend a lot of time by themselves. You do not spend time, you experience it. You cannot spend something that you do not own.
Oh well, I think it's just a turn of phrase.
But it's a turn of phrase that comes from a mechanical misunderstanding.
Oh, like how people say ATM machine.
You should not place a value on your time, because it is not, you are not spending time, you're living it. You're using your lifespan relative to the amount of time that passes. You do not have an amount of time in your life. Your life is measured on its own, and you should experience it as such, not devoting hours to something that you wouldn't like to do. Experience your life to the fullest as you would want to feel it. Do you understand?
Hey, Grace.
Yeah.
Can I do a deception check to like nod my head very politely and be like, yeah?
Yeah, go on ahead. Roll your deception. His wisdom isn't very high anymore, so.
I don't like. I'm sure he's perceptive, but of things imperceivable. Okay. And then this is concealing emotions. So I get my expertise die. So that's 17 total.
Okay. Yes. Yes, you do understand. Good, good. You
Right.
understand that you should live your life to the fullest that you desire. That's good.
Yep.
Your life will not be nearly as long as the time that I have spent alone. It is
So,
but a wink. I'm saying you'll die.
Yeah.
Soon! Relatively.
Do you get what I'm saying, Dexilix Mortar? You will perish soon on the cosmic scale. The universe will blink and you will be dust. Will you have been satisfied with your life? I guess.
Good.
Let's put an iron in for Rick real quick. That was a very good meeting we had with the Guildmaster.
Go ahead, Andrew wants to say a bit.
Go on.
but I was just gonna be like, living life to the fullest. I need to fill up my stomach. We should go have some food. And I'd love to see what you'd be like if you had a beer or two.
It's here. Give us Patrick.
Your friend is most wise.
Sober?
Your friend understands.
Your friend is wise beyond her years. Fucking Vi picking out moldy cheese.
So wise.
Also, hey mate, two things. One thing, first of all, I realized we've never asked for your name.
What does a name even matter? Across the endless years, I shook off my name 12 years ago, forsaken it, even the true version of it known by the Celestials above. That's why it's no longer in your priest's system. That's why he cannot identify me by name, because I have erased it from time itself.
Right, well, we can't just say, hey, you, when we want to address you individually.
You could just call me Crazy Time Guy.
That... Mate, listen, we can do better than that. I'm not gonna call you that. Here, let me.
Could call
Let me
me
think.
Clock or Tick.
Well-
You could call me Talk. Tom Talk. Does that tick
Tom-
your gears?
Yes, actually, yeah. No, work. Tom Talk. There we go. Bit of a tongue twister, Tom Talk. But a name's a name's a name, and as long as I got something to say whenever I'm trying to get your attention, instead of saying you or old crazy guy, because it doesn't exactly make me feel good. But anyway, Tom, that actually segues me to number 2 on my itinerary here. You don't, by chance, you wouldn't happen to have a place to stay, would you?
Ah. What is a place to stay? Truly,
Holy shit.
in everything. There is a gutter on the edge of town. I have seen it in my mind's eye. It is where they dump moldy bagels. And it sounds so heavenly. I have many places that I know of, that I can see, that I can stay. If you are offering a bed or a place to rest, I would gladly take it. Over the ticks and lice I would rather otherwise be receiving.
Yeah, mate. I've got beds. By the way, I want you to know Dexelix is normally is pretty confident and stuff with dealing with people, but this guy's on like a completely fucking different plane of existence. So Dexelix is like, yeah.
I'm four
yeah,
parallel universes ahead of you.
What was the message?
Salty for this one.
Salty be on wavelength. Yeah, mate. I'm offering a specific time and space for you to reside in that would also be comfortable.
Do not offer me your time. Your space is more than enough.
Right. Then I'll offer that then.
Excellent.
Well,
Now, if you don't mind carrying me there, I haven't actually slept in the last 2 weeks as I was gazing into the vast echoes of time. And then he falls asleep on the spot.
in any case, I just wanted to say I appreciate you offering me a bed and roof to get away from the ticks and lice. In any case, I'm going to collapse now, and I would very much appreciate a ride. Goodbye, friend. Bonk. Thank you! Right. Hey, boy.
Yeah.
You want the shoulders or the feet?
Either one.
Alright. Help me drag him back home?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, we'll drag him back to Dex's house.
Alright. And I figure that is a good place to leave off.
Indeed. Whew.
Oh, man.
Golly.
Good
Fucker.
adventure, everybody.
Indeed. Oh, actually, hey, Grace.
Ah.
There was one thing I actually wanted to have Dex start like looking into at some point.
Uh-huh.
It's the sky skiff. Just to mention it, I can do rolls and stuff.
Oh, what are you wanting to disguise?
Oh, just really quick before we jump into like before next session rolls around, just to start gathering information. And this can be like the next day and stuff. But I was gonna try to do that culture check to see if anyone knew about a sky skiff,
Oh,
just so I
yeah.
can start getting information on it.
Alrighty, sounds good. Well, we'll take care of that between sessions.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, cool beans.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Good Good session, everybody, and I'll talk to you later.
All right, sounds good.
By
Later
the way,
then.
Masson, I'll be up for some rise if you're up to rise.